The Shaolin disciples were burning incense. Inside an iron box sat an incense burner. They had to use their fingers to open the iron door to burn incense. This was a test for entering the Shaolin Temple. But this guy was a fake. He'd never learned Kung Fu and couldn't open the iron box at all. So he pretended the iron box was broken. But the monk saw right through him. The monk stepped forward and grabbed him, pushing the iron door open with force. He screamed as he got burned, and his hand got stuck in the iron box. Next, they came to another iron door. The other disciples opened it quickly, but his fist just wouldn't do the trick. So he let the other disciples go first, then snuck through the door behind them. In the courtyard, disciples were practicing martial arts. Some were even headbutting sandbags. He nearly fainted from fear. Then he saw several disciples practicing footwork. Every time they moved forward, a monk would drop a tile. The ground was also covered with oil. Still, he decided to give it a shot. He missed the tile and slipped to the ground, knocking down several disciples. A monk grabbed his foot and shoved him forward. His head got stuck in a wooden bucket full of oil. All the nearby disciples practicing martial arts burst out laughing. Soon a senior monk heard the commotion and came over. He quickly begged the senior monk to take him as a student. The senior monk had already figured out he was a fake, but didn't call him out on the spot. Instead, he told him to wash his dirty, messy hair clean. However, the senior monk wouldn't let him wash his hair in the pool or draw water from the well. He could only throw stones into the well and use the splashed water to wash his hair. Only when his hair was clean could he become a Shaolin disciple. But the guy saw there were only 2 stones by the well, so he came up with an idea. Tie the stones to his body with rope, then throw the stones into the well. But all the splashed water landed outside the well. He had to stand over the well and throw stones again. Still couldn't wash his hair, and just got his face dirty instead. So he had to pull the stones back up and slam them hard into the well until the water splashed high enough to clean his hair. After several days of practice, he got the rhythm of the water splashing down. But he was wearing a wig, so he secretly used dust from the wall to dye the wig white. Then excitedly found the senior monk, telling him his hair was now clean, and asking the senior monk to teach him Kung Fu. The senior monk suddenly reached out to grab his hair, but he dodged it easily. Turns out this was the senior monk testing him. Through all those days of hair washing training, he'd accidentally learned how to dodge attacks, but he hadn't realized it yet, and asked the senior monk in confusion why he was trying to grab his hair. The senior monk yanked off his wig, exposing his identity as a fake Shaolin disciple on the spot. He immediately felt ashamed and wanted to leave, but the senior monk called him back and agreed to let him stay at the Shaolin Temple.